W. Fitch Company, makers of Fitch's saponified coconut oil shampoo and Fitch's Ideal Hair Tonic, proudly present radio's famous home soap, Vic and Sade.
Well, sir, it's about 11:15 o'clock in the morning as we enter the small house halfway up in the next block now. And here in the living room we find Mr. and Mrs. Victor Cook and their son, Mr. Rush Cook. Mr. Victor Cook is newly arrived home from the office, and he apparently has something urgent on his mind because his voice rings with bright eagerness. Listen.
I've never met him, but I've heard about him for many years. And he's supposed to be a prince of good fellows. L. Vogel Drum is his name, and his title is Grand Nomadic Central. He's a high-up guy in the lodge, and we want to treat him like the celebrities that he is. Rush, I want you to try upstairs a minute and bring down my lodge regalia.
Okay.
I walked pretty briskly home from the office. Do I seem Boston Florish?
Do you seem what?
Flushed and boyish. I guess I said Boston Florish.
Said something.
Flushed and boyish, Boston Florish. Papa needs to play the Royals. I think that's some kind of Chinese pastry. Chinese pastry is very tasty. You can laugh if you want to, Ray.
I haven't heard anything funny.
Oh, yes, Vic. Are you excited over something again?
No, I don't think so. Only I am kind of thrilled. I've heard about L. Vogel Drum ever since I joined the sacred skies of the Milky Way. Now I'll meet him in person and spend the whole afternoon with him.
I listened the best I could, and I guess I heard everything you said, but you talked so fast. Will you go over it again a little slower? This man is coming here?
Yes.
When?
Well, he might appear any second. He's on the morning flyer from St. Louis. Isn't that due, Dorothy?
Well, it's already in. Heard the engineer whistle several minutes ago.
Then he's on his way.
Tell me his name again.
Bell Wiggle Crumb.
We won't have any of that, Rush, old pal. No smart aleck reports or cute conversation. Tiny tots will keep the little clam closed or there'll be fireflies.
Okay.
I mean that.
The man's name, Vic?
L. Vogel Drum. Remember that and keep it straight.
And he works for the lodge?
He is the Grand Nomadic Central.
Do I have to remember that and keep it straight?
It wouldn't hurt any.
Oh, no, all right.
Grand Nomadic Central is just a fancy method of saying General Visitation Officer. Mr. Drum works full-time for the sacred stars of the Milky Way and earns a fine, fat salary.
Good for him.
He moves in important circles. He pals with governors of states and senators and notables by the bushel.
Maybe I better slip on a fresh apron.
Isn't that one clean?
I think so.
Uh-huh. Well, and how do you look?
Great. I never looked at it. I happened to glance in the looking glass a while ago, and I looked about as good as a human being can look.
You have a chunk of apple on your cheek.
Yes, I know I have. Plan to reach out my tongue and snake it in after a bit. Oh, well, what the heck, I'll do it now.
That's great work.
Thanks.
It would please me if L. Vogel Drum got the notion my young son was at least approximately bright.
I expect you fellas will eat downtown, or did you already tell me?
I already told you. We are lunching at the little tiny petite pheasant feather tea shoppers.
Uh-huh.
And afterwards we'll stroll down to the Unity building, where we will inspect the lodge hall.
And how long will Mr. Slum be in the city?
Drum, Sadie, drum. Not slum, drum, please.
I ought to be able to keep a name like that in mind.
Think of a band of cannibals, man. They got 9 delicious missionaries tied to a post. It's almost supper time. The chief cannibal smacks his lips and picks up his knife and fork. All the other
What are
cannibals...
you talking about, Rush?
I'm giving Mom a way to keep the word drum in mind.
I do not follow.
Cannibals, see?
No.
Cannibals, cannibals.
Please do not keep mouthing the word cannibals over and over.
Drum. The cannibals have got a drum. Boom, boom, boom. Drum, see? A drum goes boom. That's how Mom can remember the name boom. I mean drum. Drum, drum, drum. The cannibals are squatting around the fire and beating on their drum because it's supper time. Drum, drum, drum. Boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom.
Walter, old man, have mercy.
You do sound a little feeble-minded, Willie.
All right, I sound feeble-minded. But I bet you don't forget this man's name is Boom in a hurry.
Sadie, to get back to the question you asked before we fell into this swamp of heartbreaking dialogue, Mr. Drum takes the train for Chicago at 4:45 this afternoon.
Fine. Well, I guess I got everything pretty well straightened out now. This big, important man, whose name is Drum, is stopping past.
Hello. In the living room, honey. Sadie, honey.
Uncle Fletcher, by George. Hi, Uncle Fletcher.
Right, honey, old boy.
Oh.
Why do you say, oh?
Nothing.
Afraid Uncle Fletcher will embarrass you in front of this big muckety-muck that's coming?
No. Only the first time I have Bell Vogel Drum in my home. It's just
The name is Drum. L. Vogel Drum. Try and keep it straight.
What'd I say?
Something silly. Hello, Uncle Fletcher.
Good morning, Sadie, honey. I paused a moment there in the dining room because I had something in my tooth. Dick, honey. You and Dick also, are they? I already screamed a greeting to you, Rush.
Morning, Uncle Fletcher.
Glorious day.
Yes, indeed.
The sun, she shines in the heavens, and the breezes, they stomp over the meadow.
Ah.
Every so often I'll open my trap and say something half-witted like that. So there's a streak of fun-loving nonsense in me. I roast and gossip and joke and ventilate. What's that mean? That's what means. That big word. Ventilate? Yeah. I'm glad you asked that question, Rush, honey.
Oh.
Nothing in particular eating on you, are they, Vic, honey?
I'm expecting some company directly.
Is that a fact?
An important man from St. Louis.
Man from St. Louis?
Yep.
He's out in the side yard.
What side yard?
Your side yard. This side yard.
No.
Yes.
El Vogel Drum?
Sure, he's a bum.
A bum?
He's always been a bum.
There's some mistake here, Uncle Fletcher.
No mistake at all.
I am expecting a gentleman from St. Louis.
He's sitting out in the side yard on the cistern lid.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, it isn't ridiculous, Dad. There is a fellow outside the house here.
Is it El Vogel Drum?
I don't know. I've never met El Vogel Drum. Of course he's a bum.
Who is a bum, Uncle Fletcher?
Botch Perney.
Box Perney.
My dear old sidekick, Botch Perney. This fellow got up from the cistern lid. Coming around to our back door, I think. Sure, Botch Perney. I've known Botch Perney for 25 years.
Well, at least we're getting someplace.
Yes, he is coming around to our back door.
Well, it can't be El Vogel Drum.
I beg to insist, Vic, honey, that my friend Botch Perney is and always has been a bum.
Is your friend Box Perney a St. Louis man, Uncle Fletcher?
Botch Perney has resided in St. Louis since 1909.
Well, all this confusion is cleared up anyway. There's two fellas in the picture.
Yes, and one of them's a bum. Fine character to introduce to the grand nomadic central of the sacred stars of the Milky Way.
One of them's a bum and one of them's a drum.
I warned you about that kind of talk, Rush.
There's not the slightest doubt in the world but what my dear old sidekick Botch Perney is a bum.
That's great.
Hello, Fred. You disappearing there for good? There's your friend, Uncle Fletcher. Fred. Hey, Fred. There's old Bart. Come on in, Bart, old pal. You bet. You bet. Old Botch Perney, as fine a bum as ever lived. A hobo through and through.
How many times a day are you close to someone? Yes, it's quite often. Whenever you're in a crowded bus or store, when you're dancing, or even just talking to someone. In these close-ups, it's important that your hair is sweet-smelling and fragrant, free from unpleasant scalp odors. That's why it's so important that you use Fitch's Saponified Coconut Oil Shampoo for your regular hair care. Fitch's Saponified Coconut Oil Shampoo gets your hair ever so clean and fragrant. Its abundant cleansing lather removes all traces of dust, oily film, and unpleasant scalp odors from your hair. Leaves it with that clean, immaculate feeling, and with a fresh, delicate scent. So ask for a professional application of Fitch's Saponified Shampoo the next time you're at your beauty or barber shop. Or buy an economical bottle of Fitch's Saponified Coconut Oil Shampoo at your drug or toilet goods counters. Try it today. That's Fitch, F-I-T-C-H. Fitch's Saponified Coconut Oil Shampoo. Look for the bottle with the bright yellow label. Now, back again we go to the living room of the small house halfway up in the next block. Sade and young Rush are seated on the Davenport, while Uncle Fletcher and his friend Botch Perney stand beside the library table. Vic is absent at the moment, having gone upstairs to assemble his large regalia. Uncle Fletcher is speaking as we rejoin our friends, and we hear him say,
Bart, do you recollect that time I and you took Eileen and Margaret McStapperson out for a buggy ride, and the half-wit buggy darn near tipped over?
I'll never forget it.
That was before you were a bum.
That was before I was a bum.
Say, to Rusty, honey, one time I and Bart took Eileen and Margaret McStapperson out for a buggy ride, and the half-wit buggy darn near tipped over.
Well.
That was before Bart was a bum.
Really?
You can laugh if you wish.
All right.
Gosh. You two may feel free to laugh.
Laugh at what?
Laugh at the iron box that took Eileen and Margaret McSapperson after a buggy ride, and a half-foot buggy down there turned over.
Oh, all right.
That was before Box was above. Very fine sporting occasion. What's the matter?
All right.
Little children, they enjoy a hearty laugh at the humorous antics of the grown-ups.
Yeah.
But possibly you recall I and you deciding to buy a ticket and travel to Burlington, Iowa, and we ended up by buying a ticket to Beverly, Missouri.
That was comical, no mistake.
You see, Rusty and Sadie, honey, I and Bob thought we'd buy a ticket and travel to Burlington, Iowa, but instead we bought a ticket to Moberly, Missouri. Let's see, Bob, was that before you became a bum?
Yeah, that was before I became a bum.
This was before Bob became a bum.
Well,
Care to enjoy another laugh?
no.
Go ahead, enjoy another hearty laugh at our expense. You got these people holding their sides, Bob.
Oh, I'm a clown.
Another stunt I and Bob pulled off that'll make you people fall to the floor on your knees and shudder with helpless defiance was the time Bob bought a 10-cent twist of chain tobacco.
I brought the whole works down, kiddo. Robe, boots, broom hat, sword, and scabbard. Oh, well, excuse me, Uncle Fletcher. I guess I interrupted you.
Perfectly all right. I was just describing
You think I
the
should wear the whole
various
works
signs I and Bob here used to indulge in.
Yeah, I see.
Bob here, you know, is a bum.
Yeah, that's what you said. Well, oh. Sadie, should I wear the whole works, you think?
Well, where are you going?
Well, I told you where I was going.
You said downtown to the little tiny petite pheasant feather tea shoppy and then to the Unity building.
Well, that's right.
Well, there's not a parade scheduled, is there?
Of course not.
Is there a sneaky?
No.
Well, why would you put on plumed hat, patent leather boots, and velvet robes then?
Because I'll be in the Society of L Vocal Drums.
That's you, Bob.
I don't get it.
Bob.
Yeah.
Will L. Vogel Drum be wearing boots, sword, plumed hat, and robes?
No, of course not.
Well, what will he be wearing?
Oh, a sleeveless sweater, tennis shoes, and baseball pants.
Really?
Oh, Thunder, kiddo, use your head.
Well, I'd like to, but if you refuse to make
He'll
sense,
be wearing a business suit like any important executive. Naturally, he don't ride around on trains dressed in some fancy dress masquerade costume.
Well, then why do you consider putting on a fancy dress masquerade costume?
Because I'll be in the Society of L Vocal Drums.
There you are, yes, Bob.
Uh-huh.
Look, are you two men going down to the little tiny petite pheasant feather tea shoppy and have dinner and then stroll over to the Unity building?
I said 2 or 3 times we were.
He wears an ordinary business suit, huh? And you wear patent leather boots, plumed hat, velvet robe, and a great big sword?
Sade, L Vocal Drum is the grand nomadic censor.
He'll enjoy that.
In recognition of this high position in the world of affairs, I don't feel that I can do
Well,
less.
look foolish and feel foolish?
Here's something that'll make you laugh.
All right, I'll compromise with you.
Now, don't put yourself out compromising with me.
I'll leave the velvet robe at home and only wear the boots, plumed hat, and sword.
You'll still appear peculiar to people on the street.
Innocent passerbys will get the impression you're
I'll leave the velvet robe and the sword at home. I'll only appear at the restaurant in plumed hat and patent leather boots.
You won't be the slightest bit conspicuous. Probably there'll be a dozen other diners with plumed hats and patent leather boots on.
Here's the side-splitting belly laugh I promised you.
I'll leave everything at home but the plumed hat.
I don't care a bit.
I'll leave everything at home but the plumed hat. I'll only wear the plumed hat.
You just suit yourself.
I'll only wear the plumed hat, huh?
Innocent passerbys will have the vague notion that you're... There's a bell.
Front door bell's ringing. Front door bell's ringing.
L Vocal Drum. L Vocal Drum.
I'm sure my friend Bob is at your service.
He's at the front door. Go answer it, Rush. No, maybe I better. Say, you the housewife?
I've never met the fella.
Well, I'll go then.
Hello? Anybody home?
He opened the screen door and walked in without anybody going.
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Drum. Come in, Mr. Drum. We've been expecting you, Mr. Drum. Say, shake hands with Mr. Drum.
I can't reach clear into the other room.
Uncle Fletcher, Mr. Drum.
No, not me. You're thinking of Bob here.
Hi, Brother Cook.
Yes, in hoc ad nauseam prolix. Sit, fiddle, nomenclature, S.
Some clock in a grigolized suit. Non babo in cornucopia hunk.
What in thunder type dialogue is this?
Greek garbage. Latin garbage. It's secret lodge junk.
Uh-huh.
Set up the old corner sign in the other alley.
Which of you gentlemen is V.R. Good?
I am the Argus. Funko delicto non despetendum hoop.
Voles dum prosit ad valorem sludge.
Anno bono sempe debum.
Yacht indibel esteltrop.
Very complicated conversation we got here, Bob.
They like to talk the hard way.
Sky Brother Cook, this is a pleasure.
Meeting you, Sky Brother Drum, is a joy I've been looking forward to for many years.
That is your charming wife?
Yes, say, allow me to present one of the really big men in the sacred stars of the Milky Way, Mr. L. Vogel Drum, Grand Nomadic Central.
How do you do, Mr. Central?
Drum.
Drum?
The name is Drum.
Oh, of course. How do you do?
Very well, thank you, Mrs. Cook. I'm so happy to make your acquaintance.
Not at all.
And this fine young man is no doubt...
Yes, he's our son, Rush Kirkby. Shake hands.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Drum.
Thank you. You about 14?
That's right.
Mr. Drum, my wife's uncle, Mr. Fletcher Rush. Uncle Fletcher, Mr. L. Vogel Drum.
Saddle back makes two on the premises. Need another bud, Bot. Shake hands with the pal.
Well, you haven't shaken hands with Mr. Drum yet yourself, Uncle Fletcher.
I didn't catch your name, sir.
That's right.
His name is Mr. Rush, Mr. Drum.
Well, glad to know you, Rush.
Well, Dad, he never knows what he's going to bump into. A man, by George, he gets up in the morning and he eats his half with labor-burning breakfast, and the first feeble-minded thing...
Telephone ringing.
I'll get it.
I imagine it's Ruthie Stembottom.
I'll answer the telephone.
Go right ahead.
Say, it seems to me I've seen you before.
I've been thinking the same thing.
My name is Drum.
So is Bot. He's a bum, too. Tell him you're a bum, Bot.
I'm a bum.
Is your name Butch?
That's my first name. Bernie's my last name.
Well, that sounds familiar.
Hello? Yes, it is. L. Vogel Drum? Yes. Yes, he is here. 1 second. It's for you, Mr. Drum.
Okay.
It's New York calling.
Okay.
It's New York calling. New York? What'd they tell you, Steve? What have I been saying about L. Vogel Drum and the big-time way he does business? Mr. Drum, New York wants in your telephone.
I'll be right there. You ever travel around Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma?
Quite a bit, yeah.
I seem to associate you with that part of the country.
Could be. New York wants Mr. Drum.
But don't you imagine it's just one person?
Huh?
Don't you imagine it's just one person in New York that wants him? When you say New York wants Mr. Drum, it sounds like all the 19 million inhabitants are standing out on the sidewalk with their tongues hanging out, screaming for Mr. Drum.
Silence, sir. Mr. Drum wishes to speak with New York.
Yes? Oh, Put him on. A friend of mine.
See, just one person.
Quiet.
How about Idaho, Bernie? Ever spent much time in Idaho?
Well, not to speak of.
Colorado? Pueblo, Colorado?
No, never been there.
Bot here is a bum.
Is that a fact?
Makes two bums right here in the same house.
There's a bumblebee on your forehead.
Oh, get out.
No, I've seen you someplace. I wish I could... Oh, Bob? How are you, Bob? Uh-huh. Oh, pretty good. No, I'm leaving here at 4-something.
4:45.
4:45. Yeah. And that gets me into Chicago at about...
6:30.
That gets me into Chicago around 6:30. Yeah. All right. Suppose I call you in the morning at 10 o'clock. I haven't got the figures on the deal now, but I'll have them by then. Okie doke. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. You bet, Bob. And thanks for calling. Goodbye.
It was New York, huh?
Well, it was a fellow in New York.
You said Bob. I don't imagine that was Bob Cucci, the big steel man.
Oh, no.
Bob McFarber, that gets his name in the newspapers too much? Bob Clark, the politician?
No, just Bob Arladelt.
Who's he?
A shoe clerk there in New York.
Oh, shoe clerk.
We've got a little deal we're working out together. I knew Bob Arladelt years back when I was a much younger man. In fact, I knew him when I was a bum.
Oh, bum?
Yeah.
A bum?
Yes, when I was a young guy, I bummed around for a while. Enjoyed it, too. Never did me any harm that I know of.
You're a bum, huh?
Well, I was a bum.
I remember where it was we saw each other.
Where?
Texas Panhandle.
Why, of course.
1932.
June, July, and August on that railroad ballast job.
I borrowed $10 from you one time.
Sure you did, you bum. You're a bum yourself. I know I'm a bum. We'll rejoin Thick and Sade in just a moment.
Well, you on deck again, Ivy lad?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Always be respectful of the adults.
Well, Jack, Fuller, Thompson, come show.
Hi, Mrs. Good.
You got some real nice things to say again about Fitch's shampoo?
Fitch's saponified coconut oil shampoo.
You earned his piece well. Always learn your piece well. If you're going to learn a piece, you got
Nice
to...
Chuckle Fletcher.
Well, this has been a perfect summer day, eh?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Blue sky, puffy white clouds.
And boiling hot sun.
Yes, boiling hot sun. And you know, that's why it's so important in the summertime to protect your hair with Fitch's saponified coconut oil shampoo. For this clear golden liquid shampoo is made from mild coconut and pure vegetable oils. It always leaves your hair soft and manageable despite the drying effects of summer's sun and wind. Fitch's saponified coconut oil shampoo cleanses thoroughly, too, removing all dust, perspiration, and unpleasant scalp odors from the hair. It leaves your hair with a clean, delicate fragrance. And remember, Fitch's saponified coconut oil shampoo contains its own special patented rinsing agent right in the shampoo. This eliminates the need of a special after rinse. Your hair is left with lustrous, natural color highlights after you've rinsed with just clear water.
The lad paints a pretty picture.
And it's true.
Next time, try Fitch's saponified coconut oil shampoo. See for yourself how it leaves your hair gloriously clean, perfectly manageable. Well, sir, as we rejoin our friends in the living room of the small house halfway up the next block now, we find Vic, Sade, Uncle Fletcher, and young Rush listening respectfully while those reunited cronies, L. Vogel Drum and Botch Purney, exchange reminiscences.
You went to Montana after that summer in the Texas Panhandle, didn't you, Botch?
Montana, Oregon, and Alberta. In the winter, I went down to Alabama and worked in a steel mill a while.
I spent the winter of 32 in Hannibal, Missouri. Drifted up the Mississippi to St. Paul, worked in a lumber yard a month or so, and then wandered back south.
Great life.
Yes, you said it.
A while ago, I promised you people a side-splitting belly laugh. It won't take but a minute to tell this story. Well, sir, I have a certain young lady.
Hey, Butch, did you ever catch up with Slim Garnison when you were in Montana? Oh, excuse me, Dad. I interrupted you.
Certainly did.
Well, go right ahead.
Here I am butting in also, but say, Mr. Drum, don't you think
Oh,
that...
forget the Mr. Drum garbage gook. Call me Vogel.
Vogel?
Short for Vogel.
Oh, I see. All right. Hello, Vogue.
That's the stuff. Now, what'd you start saying?
Well, I was wondering if we shouldn't start rolling downtown pretty soon.
Sure thing.
You're probably getting hungry.
I am. Is there a good place to eat in town?
Sure.
The little tiny petite pheasant feather tea shoppy.
The double talk, son?
No, that's right.
Say it again.
Little tiny petite pheasant feather tea shoppy.
It sounds delicious.
It is a nice restaurant, Mr. Drum.
You were joining us at lunch, of course, Mr. Cook.
Oh, goodness, no.
Sure you are. I insist.
I have been railroaded completely out of the conversation. I open my trap. Somebody puts their foot in it every trip.
Well, that's right, Dad. It's my fault, and I'm sorry. Now, shoot.
This is a side-splitting story.
I'm holding my sides in advance. Spill it.
When I tell this story, every half with a numbskull in the party laughs their heads off.
Well, go ahead.
Side-splitting belly laugh straight to the footed room.
Well, start, Uncle Fletcher. Goodness.
The side-splitting story takes place 35 years ago when I and a certain young lady, who shall be nameless, attended a marshmallow roast. This young lady was a Miss Helen McClottery, and she had a brother, Art. Art McClottery wasn't bright. I say that because one afternoon he bought himself a glass of lemon phosphate in at the drug.
Sure, I remember Slim Garnison in Montana, Vogue. Been studying over in my head the last 5 minutes, and all of a sudden hit me.
This is an outrage.
Oh, well, yes.
Slim Garnison was a cowhand working out of Eldred, Montana. Had such blonde hair it was almost white.
That's right, Butch. You were talking about Slim, and no mistake.
I wouldn't mind, Uncle Fletcher.
Slim Garnison and I are cousins, Butch.
That a fact?
Cousins and buddies, too. Slim Garnison and I traveled clear across the United States on motorcycles when we were both 18 years old.
Telephone's ringing.
I'll get it. Might be Philadelphia.
Why would it be Philadelphia?
Philadelphia wanting Mr. Drum.
Mr. Brown is about right.
Or it might be Los Angeles wanting Mr. Drum. Hello? Yes, it is. Yes, Mr. Drum is here.
Well, for me, huh?
Detroit.
No?
Detroit, won't you?
I expected Sam.
Detroit wants to see.
That's nice.
Yes? Yes. All right, put him on. A friend of mine.
The mayor of Detroit?
I doubt it.
Governor of Michigan?
Probably not. Hello? Sam? Hello. How's the keys?
Maybe Sam Hubbardrink, the big industrial.
Sam, I'll have to give you that information in the morning. Yeah, I'll have to call New York on the same deal. Uh-huh. Okay, fine, Sam. You bet. Goodbye.
Sam Hubbardrink, the big industrial?
Oh, thunder, no. Sam Jack Wilson.
He's a millionaire?
He's a plumber.
Oh, plumber, huh?
He used to be a bum. We all used to be bums, huh, Butch?
You're not fooling. Bums, yes, indeed.
Oh, hey, here, what's holding us up? Let's get down to that joint you mentioned, get to eating. Oh, what's the name of it, son?
Little tiny petite pheasant feather tea shop.
That's for me. You'll join us, won't you, Doc?
How is that, lad?
Come and eat some lunch with us. You'll get free of any commitments, Butch.
I haven't got any commitments. I'm free as a breeze.
Rush, how about you?
I'm afraid my father would rather I stayed home.
No, what do you say, Cook?
He can tag along, I guess.
Sure he can. And you'll hook up with the party, eh, Dad?
You are inviting me to go eat dinner, are they?
Exactly what I'm doing.
Well, I accept the invitation.
Well, then, what's holding us?
Hey, since there's so many of us going downtown, we can have a little parade.
Parade?
Yes. You're El Vogel Drum, the grand nomadic stencher of the sacred stars of the Milky Way. You're here on official inspection tour. Since there's so many of us going downtown, we could have a parade in your honor.
Anything you say, Cook. A parade it is. A parade of bums. A parade of bums.
I'll wear my plumed hat. See, I got it right here handy. Shall I wear my plumed hat, Dave?
Yes, wear your plumed hat.
I will put my plumed hat on my head.
That's the price for it, all right.
Well, everybody ready?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Company, hi!
And so we end our visit at the small house halfway up the next block with radio's home folks, Vic and Sade. Listen again next Thursday, same time, same station, when the F.W. Fitch Company again presents Vic and Sade. Vic and Sade is written by Paul Reimer, directed by Roy Windsor. This is Jack Fuller speaking.
Laugh a while, let a song be your style, use Fitch shampoo. Don't despair, use your head, save your hair, use Fitch shampoo.
After and between Fitch shampoos, you can keep your hair shining and manageable by using a few drops of Fitch's Ideal Hair Tonic every day. Fitch's Ideal Hair Tonic is not sticky or greasy, yet it gives your hair that well-groomed look.
Vic and Sade was heard earlier on Mutual's Eastern Network and transcribed for presentation to the West Coast at this later time.